Hello there, this is DBG and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today I'm doing a multiplayer protest of the beautiful car you see on the screen right now, the Ford GT 2017. And of course that is because the car is currently available to purchase for tokens, and you might be wondering, hey DBT, should I go for it? Is the car worth it? Is it even good? Well, let's try to find out. But before that, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps and it's free. But more importantly, it lets me know that you want me to continue making content on Asphalt 8 right here in the channel. So, let me know by liking and subscribing. But alright, as I just mentioned, the car is right now on sale for tokens. You know that every Friday, there are some cars that get put on sale for tokens or vouchers, and this time the cars are the Renault Desert in Class D, the Koenigsegg Regera in Class S, and for Class A we have the Ford GT 2017. It's a car of the rank of 1770, here are the stats at Pro, but I suppose it's better to show it with tuning kit, so here we go. But as I always say, this doesn't tell us a whole lot of anything other than top speed plus nitro is gonna be average for the rank. So really the way to determine if the car is good or not is of course playing with it. And it's gonna get interesting because actually, I am in the, what is this called? The Champion League, so let's see if I can rank up with this or what happens. Let's get to it. Now, where do I begin with this car? Because, oh boy, I really think this is a beautiful car. Look at that, there's some Lambos over here, but instead I'm driving one of my favorite non-Lambo cars out there. That's right, this is a straight up, probably in my top 10 favorite non-Lambo cars. I just really like the design of this car. It's very sleek, it's very neat. I really like it. And then on top of that, in this game, it has this absolutely ridiculous engine sound that I love. I have said that this is probably my favorite engine sound in the entire game. Check this out. I know you probably have heard it in the past before, so it's not necessarily anything new, but man, it just sounds so crunchy. It sounds so good. Ah, what a combination of a beautiful car and a beautiful engine sound, and that's a beautiful. Ah, I'm sorry. I just love this car. What can I tell you? All right, so look at that. 40 points right away. Let's go. Defeating a Countach PI, a Porsche 911 50 years Porsche something, and the SE20. Okay. Now, like I said earlier, I'm trying to rank up over here, so we'll see if the Ford GT has what it needs for me to be able to rank up, so long as I drive it decently enough. Because obviously, even if I'm driving a king car, if I drive it badly, I'm not gonna get anything. But all right, hold on, because this might get a little bit tough here at the start. All right, so far so good. I'm in second place. Let's see if I can keep it. I mean, you know, I keep on saying how Orbital Loop, it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. That's why they named it after me, Orbital Loop. Actually, someone in the comments told me recently, like, DBT is not digital loop. Like, no, you're not understanding. I'm saying Orbital Loop. Oh, RP to that. Hold on. Because with this, I just got the lead. If I could keep it, that would be best. Oh man, I went for triple tap for a little bit, but no. I'm not doing great with the nitro. Oh boy, I always get nervous in this section whenever I'm doing alright. Whenever I'm doing whatever, it's not a problem, but as soon as I'm almost winning, I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna crash. But this is gonna be a first place. Ah, beautiful. Ah, feels good to get a W in my track with one of my favorite cars. Oh yeah. Alright, defeating a Veyron Super Sport, quite strong on this bracket, the Diablo GT, SE20, P1 GTR, Porsche 50 years, and Suzuki Hayabusa. Okay, well, that was a long shot. Now, I'm gonna tell you a story that for some of you might be news, for some of you, well, it's old news. But this car, the Ford GT, at some point in the past used to be the king of Class A. And that's right. All of this was before the current system of the brackets was in place. This was the highest ranked Class A car at 1800. And that was the limit between Class A and Class S. And oh boy, was this car strong. It was really beloved for it and whatnot. Then eventually the bracket system was implemented and people really lamented the quote-unquote nerf to this car. Well, I guess it is a nerf, an objective nerf, in the way that it got minus 30 points on its rank, and also the fact that it's no longer a king. But at the time, you know, it was a bit of a controversy because, oh no, they have made this car so bad, and why did they remove it from its rank of 1800? When people were not still very clear about how the bracket system was going to work over here. And I remember I made a video explaining precisely how on nerfing, quote unquote, nerfing this car into the rank of 1770, it would be able to compete better than if it had stayed at 1800, racing against Class S in the current bracket system. You know what I'm saying? I was a big mess because people had really mixed opinions on this whole thing. I got a second place. I got defeated by a Diablo GT, but you know what? I can't be mad at getting defeated by a Lambo. That's fine. I guess it was during a transition period in which this whole thing of the bracket system was not yet very clear, and people were like, I want my car to still be 1800. But imagine if it had stayed at that rank. Right now, at that rank, it would only be competing against Class S cars and it would be absolutely destroyed. So at the end of the day, it was sort of a good thing that it was placed properly in a bracket. Now, you can argue that they made it weaker. If it was the king of Class A, they should have made it the king still of Class A, just in the bracket system. Get out of the way. Well, you know what? I'm kind of surprised. Dude, kind of surprised that this is the first... what's it called? The Camaro IE that we have found so far. But yeah, regardless, it was, like I said, it was a bit of a controversial time during this transition between the old multiplayer and the current multiplayer system. But yeah, again, this car used to be the king. No longer is the king, but it certainly still is the king in looks. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just really like it the way that it looks. Now, that guy was lagging. Otherwise, it looked like I was passing him, but okay, it's fine. Whatever. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know what? 4th place. Yeah, you can win them all. And honestly, this is more what I was expecting in this video to get some medal results. Because to be honest, this car is not amazing. But how about we test some of its drift? That's right. It's time for the Sparrow drift test. And let's see how this thing does. Okay, let me get in position. And here we go. Oh yeah, that's some good drift right there. Not amazing, but certainly good. And as always, here's the test in the opposite direction, because yes, it feels assisted, it's fine, let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, this is some good drift. Nothing absolutely amazing, but it's on the mid-good portion of the scale, I guess, I don't know. But how about the acceleration, I hear you ask? Well, no worries, because we're testing that as well in the time to wall test. Alright, let's move a little bit out of... Dude! Alright, let me try that. I mean, let me retry that, because, yeah, no. Didn't get too much on the way, but I panicked, so, okay, here we go. Oh. Alright. I had to steer a little bit here and there, but that should be close enough. Let's just do one more attempt for good measure, in case I can do a cleaner one. Come on now. Let's do it super clean. Alright, that's not very clean. I moved quite a bit. But oh well, that is just the pain of these tests here. I'm certain that steering the car does alter a little bit, maybe by a couple of frames, but hey, that's why I also do the test over here in Gauge Drift, where there's no enemies, perfect clean time from the start till the wall. Only the time is counting down, but it's fine. But without... Jesus Christ, I can speak. But before we go back into playing multiplayer, it's time to check the colors of the car. Now, you already saw it in white in the time to wall test. You also saw it in red in the first races, and in the drift test, you saw it in this black, but you also saw it in this black. That's right, I used different blacks in those two drift tests. Now, did you see a difference in the color? Be honest. Because over here, this one does look to be like matte, while this one is more glossy. But in reality, during the race, I don't really see a difference, but you will let me know if you did notice the difference or not. Otherwise, the default color of the car is this fancy blue. There's also in yellow. We got it in silverish and another version of silverish. There's also a decal for it if you're willing to spend the 160 vouchers for it, but hey, I am not willing to do that. But alright, it's time to continue our mission to try to rank up with this car. Now remember, the races that I show you are sequential, even though there was a pause while I did the test of the drift and all of that. But I'm not skipping any races, I'm showing you everything that happens, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to rank up. And that proves how the SVJ does out-accelerate my car, so it seems to be the case for the Aston Martin Victor, though I wouldn't expect that. Unless it's a VIP player, but hey, who knows? Whatever. Oh god, get out of the way, buddy. Shush. Hold on. Let me focus over here. Oh boy, people lagging. I was hoping they had gone on the wrong route, but whatever. Oh, no, I started that drift way too early. Oh, Jesus Christ. I almost completely messed that up. I'm fine. Focus, DBT, focus. Hey, listen, a third place should still give me some points. All right, I'll take it. Oh, boy. That got a little sweaty for a second over there. Defeated by the SVJ and the Victor, I did beat the Camaro SS and an Elva, and I still got 1 single point. Jesus Christ, really? Now, I might be making this up, but I legit feel like I see nowadays more desynchronization in the game than, say, last year or maybe a couple of years ago. Like now is very, very often the case that I see people just blinking in and out of existence. But I know that there's always this whole thing of like, no, they're cheating, you see this and that. A lot of it is just simple desynchronization. But the fact that I'm seeing a lot of players with this, it just leads me to believe, oh God, no, don't push me, buddy. Oh, thank you. It just leads me to believe that the servers are more unstable, or that maybe the netcode of the game just got a massive downgrade over time. Maybe it has not been, updated, oh God, in a way that works better with the game as it is right now. I have absolutely no idea. Dude, no, don't touch me, buddy, because you're gonna get knocked out. There we go. Yeah, he ran out of nitro while I still had a punch, so yes. Not miss this jump. This is the make it or break it. Great. All right, that guy in first place, I'm not gonna catch up to him, but, oh my God. Oh, I completely messed up. You know what? That was greed. That was nothing but greed biting me in the rear bumper. Because I wanted to get the yellow nitro bottle, and I went a little wide on the jump, on the drift, and I completely missed the thing. And then on top of that, I bumped into the wall. Oh, that was terrible. Come on. Don't knock me down. Come on. Okay. Whew. I survived the second place. Oh boy. Hey, listen, at least I didn't pay a too heavy price, but it certainly got me sweating. All right, I did get defeated by a Victor, but I did beat everything else, and I got 16 points. I'm only, what is that? 31 points away from ranking up. Oof. Why are we getting so much Dubai? I feel like this is the third race that we've done in Dubai in this video alone. It's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. I don't super love Dubai, but okay, whatever. Hold on. Let me focus over here because I need the points. Yeah, I had to start at the very back of the race, but one guy did go on the wrong route, so that helps me a little bit. But yeah, this car doesn't have acceleration, all right? I'll tell you that. Acceleration of this car is not very good, so starting all the way at the back is not ideal. And yet, oh no, he pushed me into the... Focus. Well, I'll be able to keep the third place, unless this guy runs out of... Oh, he ran out of nitro. Dude, no, don't you Oh, you dirty player. What an absolute... Okay, you know what? Somebody stopped over there, so whoever that was, I appreciate you. So I got not as terrible a result as I should have. It was the Chen to the edge that stopped. I don't know, but what a dirty player. This absolute loser. Now, to be fair, I do realize that I haven't talked about the performance of the car, so let's talk about it. So, what is the deal with the 4GT? Well, like I said, it has basically really bad acceleration. So don't expect anything from that front. However, the nitro on this car is actually pretty good. It's not king level nitro or anything, but it's on the strong side. It's not one that is gonna leave you hanging too often unless you're really bad at managing it. But no, overall the nitro is pretty good, both the triple tap and also the perfect nitro. Now, as you saw, the drift is also good. The handling, I would say, is mid, slightly good. Nothing amazing, but nothing terrible. So overall, the car is a reliable one. You're only going to suffer, really, with the acceleration. But if you can deal with that, you should be quite all right. The car is strong. The car is really beautiful. Not that that matters for performance, but it is beautiful. What can I tell you? Oh, boy. Oh, RIP to that dude, but that's going to give me one additional position. So... all right, not a great result for this race. It's fine. All I want is points, but I'm fourth place again. God. All right. Well, there you go. This is what happens when it happens. Oh my God. Well, okay. I didn't lose points, but I didn't gain any points. Right there in the middle. And I suppose I should answer the question as to whether or not you should go for this car. I don't think it's necessarily a very rare car, but at a price of 5,000 tokens, I think it's decent enough. Should you go for it? Probably not. You should wait for a better car. I do believe that the Lamborghini SVJ is all the time available on sale for token as well. That is a much more better all-rounder in terms of performance than the 4GT, so you don't really need this car unless you really want it for collection purposes or because, RIP to that dude, or simply because you like Ford, you like this car, whatever it is. But yeah, in terms of performance, this car is nothing amazing, so you really should not be spending your tokens on this if what you're aiming for, it's a good car to get you out of this league. That's not to say that the car can't get you out of the league. It can, so long as you play enough with it and consistently enough. But again, it's just nothing absolutely amazing, so just keep that in mind when you're making a decision for your purchase. Come on, dude, why did you have to push me? I mean, I get it. You didn't do it on purpose, but come on, that position was mine. Jesus, it's fine. I keep on getting terrible. It's kind of funny. At the start of this video, I was getting first places, and now I keep on getting super mid results. So, well, I was not able to rank up with the car, but you see, I got close enough. And again, so long as I play it consistently enough and for long enough, I'll be able to rank up. For now, I just wanted to make a video driving this car. If you want to get a heart and a pin, the key phrase for today is going to be Grand Tour. First person to post it, a heart, a pin, you know how that works, right? Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.